I'm Kaylee Painter. I'm 23. I'm based out of San Marcos, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do for a living in San Marcos?
I work in Austin, actually.
So, oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm an admissions representative for Southern Careers Institute right now.
Oh, okay. How much do you make?
$21 an hour.
How many hours a week do you work?
40 hours. Yeah.
40 hours, okay. Did you go to Texas State? Is that why you're in San Marcos?
Yeah, I'm doing my master's over there.
Oh, you're doing your master's? Mm-hmm. In what?
Public health.
Okay. So you're probably around like $42,000 a year, $41,000 a year currently.
Yeah,
does that sound about right? So after taxes, I'm thinking you're bringing in $2,800 a month?
Yeah.
Does that sound about right? Public health. So what do you want to do for a living after that?
It's a solid question that I haven't figured out myself.
So wait, but you're getting your master's right now.
Well, there's a lot of stuff you can do with public health. So you could go into like public health administration. You could work in the administrative office. You could go to nursing school because it's all the prereqs and go to like into nursing.
Nursing school, but this is a master's degree. Yeah. So that would be like, woo, going back into the system.
Yeah, but I didn't qualify for financial aid as an undergraduate because I was on my dad. So if I went to nursing school, I'd qualify now. But there's just a lot of stuff you can do with it. Like a lot of people go and work as like admission reps for hospitals. You can go work for the CDC or like the Public Health Institute, things of that manner. Or you could work for the state.
But you know for sure public health is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What was your undergrad in?
Exercise and sports science.
Okay.
So like kinesiology.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you haven't narrowed down specifically? Like you're considering nursing still?
Kind of. It's not a huge thing.
Well,
it's just really hard to get hired by the state.
You can get an RN degree from most large community colleges, and you could have cash flowed that. You didn't have to take out loans. But now we're going through undergrad, grad school, to then go back and get a nursing degree.
Possibly.
It's a lot of time in your life.
I'm going to finish my master's by next fall, so it's actually been like
Good.
Maybe.
You'll be what, 24 by then?
Yeah.
Assuming. Mm-hmm. So a nurse, well, you said there's some prerequisites. So how many years until nurse? Okay.
For nurse.
So you don't start a career till 26.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. That's almost losing one of the best decades of your life to save. But that's okay. I kind of have a relative picture of your financial situation, but I want to hear from your perspective in a macro sense. What is your financial situation? What's good? What's bad? What is the situation?
I do a lot of like, I go to like Target to get one thing and then I end up like buying a lot. Or if I see something on TikTok that's cool, I just put it in my cart.
No.
Because I share my Amazon account with my dad.
Oh, and he just buys it?
He might sometimes. It varies.
Anything good?
Yeah.
In the macro?
Well, I mean, I save.
Okay.
I pay my debt off. Like, good. I'm not excessively in debt.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Not excessively in debt. Does that mean you're in debt? Just
no,
not excessively?
It's like basic credit card debt. I don't think it's like super high.
Okay. Well, all right. So you don't have any student loans?
I have like $40,000 of student loans, roughly, but that's for 2 degrees.
Private?
Yeah.
Federal? Private?
Federal. No, they're federal. They're from FAFSA.
FAFSA. Do you know the interest rates on them? Probably not because they've been deferred your entire time.
Yeah, I haven't had to pay any of them off, but I'm pretty sure it was like 3.69% when I got them.
For all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not terrible. $40,000 does kind of suck though. It's a lot of money. What do you think you'll be? I wish we could narrow down what your career was so we can like.
Well, the problem with public health too is like, in order for you to go into it, pretty much every job requires you to have your master's just for like entry level, which is about like $40,000 to $50,000 a year.
Not for a nursing degree.
Well, I mean, if you look back on that, that'd be an investment in itself. Because if you're a travel nurse, you sign like travel contracts that are like $8,000 a week.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need your master's for that?
For nursing?
Yeah, I was going to say, see?
No, but it'd be something fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. No, and travel nurses make a great amount of money as well. Well, you can get some of your monthly expenses, though. What's your rent right now?
$670 a month.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
Not bad at all. You have car payments?
Nope.
Good. What's your car?
I have a 2015 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Edition.
Okay.
It's
How many miles?
Like 100,000.
Okay. Health insurance? Are you on your parents' health insurance?
I'm on my dad's health insurance.
Good. Car insurance? How much a month?
I don't pay that.
Oh.
My dad does.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. Utilities? Probably what? Like extra?
It's like $100.
Yeah. $770. And all of those student loans are federal for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Then we can take a look into your checking account and see what's up. One thing I don't like immediately, you've had overdrafts.
Yeah.
How frequently does that happen?
That was actually the first time. So I was working at a job before that where I was working 18 an hour. And it was supposed to be full time, but progressively by the time we hit November, it was just kind of a we don't have hours to give you type of situation.
And you didn't decrease your spending to
No.
help with that?
I asked my dad for help.
Well, that's okay, but still overdrafting. I mean, we gotta like adapt, don't we? Hopefully? No?
Now I have.
Oh.
I didn't then, but now I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
This was by far like the worst financial month of my life, but now I'm good.
Why?
Because of that job. I was consistently getting
that
like...
just happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just changed jobs. I've been there for like 4 weeks.
What were you doing?
I was a registered behavioral health technician.
Okay.
So you work with autistic children. There were like 7 people who quit that job with me.
Really?
Yeah, because the hours were so bad.
Yeah. You started the month with $56 in a checking account. That's terrifying with automatic payments and stuff.
My payments aren't automatic. I just pay them when I want.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you don't miss any, but 3,246 and 2,934. So we end with a more comfortable, not great, but comfortable balance of $367.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I like that we're at least going there. That's in a better place, but you definitely go out to eat a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
You don't even know that? And lots of Amazon as well.
Yeah. Amazon makes a lot of sense.
Taco Bell, Sunbit, Chick-fil-A, Torchy's, the Google
Sunbit
subscription.
is a dental payment for my Invisalign.
Oh, okay. How much longer?
I think it's like a year.
Dang, $161 a month?
My teeth were like $4,000.
Oh, man. Financing teeth. Okay. That sucks.
It's dental.
What?
It's dental.
Well,
to me, it was necessary.
Sure, I don't know how that
discounted.
I don't know how that equates financing though.
We put it on like a monthly payment plan to pay off the rest of the balance.
Instead of like saving up to do it.
Yeah. Because my friend worked at the dental shop.
Yeah, what a blessing! They gave you debt.
It wasn't that much.
Well, you're paying off $161 a month. No, I mean, I promote it. I'm good. That's good. Do it. Yeah, self-confident. That's fantastic.
Typically,
I just
my
don't
dad
like
pays
financing
it. It just
things.
gets out of my stuff. So my dad refunds me for it.
Really? Oh, well, I guess that helps. Your dad is...
He's a G.
Yeah, he gives you everything. And Salanta, and you're transferring money out, and Amazon, and DoorDash, Chick-fil-A, Amazon, DoorDash, lots of DoorDash, and Elite Laser.
It's laser hair removal. It's like every 8 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, it's certainly a want, $110. $99, Amazon. Ben Verified.
I don't know what that is, actually.
Well, it took $30 from you. So I'd find out. That might be a subscription. Reoccurring payment, it's a subscription, $30 a month. Yeah, that's something I would want to find out. You're Venmoing out money.
Yeah.
Cozy Toe.
Those are shoes.
Klarna and Venmo and Chick-fil-A and... Zelling money in and out a lot, which is starting to make sense.
From, we pay our rent through Zelle.
Okay.
Yeah, and my roommate Venmos me her half of the rent.
Yeah, there's lots of transfers and Zelles, so lots of things back and forth. And then Five Below, DoorDash, and Starbucks. Don't like the DoorDash, especially because this is a really expensive way to get food.
I mean, it is, but if you, the job I was working at, you couldn't leave to go get food.
You pack a sandwich.
Chick-fil-A is better.
Chick-fil-A is better. Having money is even better.
Valid.
So, again, that was a scary way to start the month. But the way we ended it's okay. You said, quote, I'm really good at saving. How much is in your savings?
I have $5,000 in my savings.
Ooh,
and
that is good.
I have a 401k too through Fidelity.
Very good. Very good. 401k? So it's through work?
Like a Roth IRA, not a 401k.
Oh, so okay, you have a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. $5,000 in savings. Cool. I'm relatively comfortable with that, with where you are. So I kind of struggle with this a little because, yes, that $5,000, I think you could survive off of that for a good amount of time if you had to cut back. And obviously there's dad, but let's just pretend that doesn't exist and that you're a self-reliant adult.
Okay.
$5,000 I think would be okay. What scares me is like bigger emergency expenses popping up that could happen if something really bad medical happened. Again, dad would probably come to the rescue, or a car broke down, you had to go get another car. Dad would probably come to the rescue, but let's just say it didn't. That's where I'm like, okay, maybe we have $10,000 saved as an emergency fund. $5,000 does work in your situation, just doesn't cover those bigger payments.
Yeah.
What is this relationship with dad? Why is he just giving you so much? Why is he just subsidizing your life? It's
not,
okay that he does,
it's not like that. Basically, we just grew up like really poor. Like we literally uprooted our whole lives in Missouri to come down here for him to get a new job, and then he was working at that job, did something really well for them, and then they like let everybody go. And so, yeah.
Including him or not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's happened twice. So, like, all of me and my sister's college fund got spent in order to support us through that rough time that happened during, like, the 2008 recession. He got a house. And then typically, I think, like, 3 or 4 years ago, my parents split. And so the goal is to, like, sell the house. But me and my sister have put a bunch of money and renovations into it. So he's gonna...
Whoa, why? You and your sister?
Because we wanted to make it look nice.
It's not your house. You don't have equity in it.
Okay, but I get money back when he sells it.
Guaranteed? Written in the contract?
No, but it's my dad.
Handshake? Oh, trust me. I've had family situations on this show that you couldn't believe of people owing money and all this crap.
My family is very much like we support each other.
I hope so. I really hope so. It's essentially my job to be on the more pessimistic side over here.
Yeah.
Because I've seen what can happen when things go just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
What would you get back? That money plus?
It just kind of varies. We've done a lot of stuff over there, so my sister's the one that keeps track of all of that. But he also just helped her like open up a dog grooming shop.
What's his situation right now? Because he's giving you both a lot of money.
He works for Genesis.
And he does well?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. I just want to make sure it's not like a guilt thing post-divorce, that is sometimes found. And obviously you're close.
Yeah.
Still close with your mom?
No, not really. She moved back to Missouri.
Okay. Doesn't really matter for this conversation, but I was just curious as from getting a full perspective on things. You have another checking account as well?
Yeah.
I don't really know the purpose of this one. Started with $9, ended with $361, $520 went in, $168 went out. There's a couple things. You have some Nintendo purchases on here, and Nicho, and a Discover e-payment of $120. What's the purpose of this checking account?
I think it was just the second one that had to be opened because my first one was a teen checking account through Wells Fargo. And so when I went to go get my own card myself, they were like, well, this is a teen checking account, so you need a different one. So I just have two of them. It's
time to regroup and maybe just open one checking account somewhere because you're paying fees on both of these for not having large enough balances. You're paying the bank for you to have money there, which essentially in today's environment of endless amount of checking accounts to choose from is terrible. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that just makes no sense. It's essentially like you're just losing interest. You're just losing money. Because you just don't keep money. So I would close these and just open with, first of all, everyone hates Wells Fargo. I mean, Wells Fargo just sucks.
My dad's been with them since like 2000. So it's just where we've been.
As long as he has your transfer information, you can still transfer money back and forth. It doesn't matter. Or at least to you, and then you could go back. You don't have to be with Wells Fargo because he is.
Yeah.
So let's stop losing money. I think it's a good place to start. And then we have, what did you call this? Oh, just basic credit card debt. Is that what you called it at the beginning?
Mm-hmm. It's not that anymore.
What is it?
I think it's like $1,800.
Okay, so $100 less.
I get like 10 grand back from school this month, so I did a no spend month thing.
Whoa. 1 second. 10 grand back. What did you do? You immediately put that towards the student loans, right?
Yeah.
Good. No spend.
No. Well, no spend means like, so I'm not going to like go to Target and spend a bunch of my money.
What does the refund have to do with that?
So I don't go spend it all. So I just put it back in school.
All 100% of it, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you scared me for a second.
No.
Whew, all right.
And I got approved for the Biden 10K loan deferral.
That's not
when
gonna
that
happen.
happens.
They won't.
Shh. We're just going to pray it does.
Yeah, well, it's with the Supreme Court. It's not going to happen. I have some student loan debt that makes no mathematical sense to pay off. That's the only reason I have it. I would also love it to just no longer exist, but it's not going to happen. So you say you have 1,800 now. It was 1,900. So yeah, your minimum monthly payment brought it down to 1,000. What's the? You say this is like okay or just basic credit card debt. You're losing $40 a month in interest. I don't know what the interest rate on this thing is, but it's probably poo.
I don't know.
Probably like 25% or something like that. You could do the minimum monthly payments for the next 7 years. Is how long it would take. You'd pay a total of $3,833, or you could pay $76 a month for 3 years, $2,751 on $1,800.
Okay.
So that'd be a lot of money that you're losing. Why do you have this credit card debt?
I think I got this credit card specifically because my bank said that I didn't have long enough credit in general and just recommended me to get a different one, and so that one was like an emergency card.
What emergency happened?
I kind of went through like a really bad relationship.
Within just your relationships in life, essentially. Okay. And why'd that equate to debt though?
I just pay off the monthly minimum payment for it now.
Yeah, but
because I was in that bad job situation. So
the bad relationship though, like how'd we get to $2,000 in debt though?
I paid my phone off.
Oh, okay. So you bought a new phone for $2,000?
It was the 12 when it first came out.
Are usually like
256 gigabytes.
I always get the Pro Max with a good size gig, and it's like $1,200. How'd you get this to like $2,000?
It's probably gas and stuff on there.
Oh, so you're just putting money on there? And it says you had $40 of new purchases on here. I don't see what they are. You only sent me the front page of your statement.
That's just what it said when I sent the statement in general. Like when I clicked download.
So either way, you're still putting money on here. You're still purchasing things on here. That doesn't make sense.
Probably gas.
But why?
Because you get money back for gas.
No. Yes, you get money back for gas, but you're completely negating that because you're losing immediately $40 in interest. More money you lost in interest than you spent on gas this month. You realize that, right? On the credit card, at least.
Okay.
Does that not bother you?
Not really.
Why?
Because I'll just make the payments.
What payments?
The payments I need to
The minimum monthly payments?
Oh, I'd probably put more than that now that I'm in a more stable job.
Do you care about your financial future?
A little bit. I mean, as long as I'm making it right now, and once I get my master's and I go into like the actual working field in a position that I like, I'm gonna be okay.
Maybe. I'm a little nervous of that. Typically, behavior just follows. It doesn't just change because you got a new job.
I think that's fair, but I think I've recognized over time that, there are changes that I need to make myself that I'm doing now.
What are the changes?
Like stop going to Target and putting a million things in my cart.
Good start.
And I deleted Amazon right now.
Also a good start.
Yeah.
Are you a shopaholic? Seems like it.
Have you ever had that trend where your parents talk money with you when you're young and one parent tells you, oh, we don't have enough money, and the other parent tells you, oh, no, we have enough money, get whatever you want? That's what I grew up with. And so that's kind of like carried over into now.
Okay. No, I did not have that situation.
It's a real thing. Yeah. A bunch of people go to therapy for it.
Yeah. Okay. So do you go to therapy for it?
I did.
You should continue going to therapy. Therapy's good. Everyone should go to therapy. Therapy's fantastic. Yeah. So you should do that, especially since, your dad pays for everything, so that's fantastic. But again, I'm going to loop back. I'm a little nervous, though, that some of the behavior that we're seeing, the behavior of you just shrugged and smiled at the credit card debt into the interest. You're like, it doesn't bother me that you're more in interest than you're getting in gas a month is being charged.
I'm going to pay it off, though.
What does that mean? I'm just going to pay it off. You were just saying this, but it wasn't paid off. It's not paid off. If it's not paid off already, what is this? We're just going to pay it off.
Well, I mean, I couldn't pay it off earlier when I was making $800 paychecks every 2 weeks, but, you know, I have a more stable job now.
What's to say that you got a $2,000 credit card built up when you're making like $2,000 a month? What's to say you're not going to get like a $40,000 credit card when you're, well, no, that math doesn't work. What's to say you're not going to build up like $10,000 of credit card debt when you have $100,000 income or something like that? What's to say this trend just doesn't continue? That's what I'm worried about.
I don't know, because I don't want it to continue.
You don't want it to continue
Yeah.
actively. Okay. So what are you putting towards this credit card every month? You brought it down by $100.
I mean, typically I pay like $150 on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to still take a very long time. That's a stupid low payment, right? Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you willing to put towards it?
I don't know. I guess like whatever I save this month, I could just put towards the credit card debt.
What do you save on a monthly basis?
Like in total, I save like typically 30% of my paychecks.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, that works. We're going to need to do a little more right now just because of this. We need to get out of this. And then the student loans, they kind of scare me. You don't know the interest rate. We're hoping is below 4%.
Mm-hmm.
It can change per individual student loan that was taken out. That's
Okay.
where I'm a little skeptical that they're all just at 3 point whatever. So with this, do you have any other debts? Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And you have $5,000 sitting in savings.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it.
Yep. Oh, I have an Acorns account.
How much is in there? Is your Roth IRA?
No, Acorns is like a savings app where all the money.
No,
gets,
I know
yeah.
Acorns, but you can have a Roth IRA there. How much is in your Acorns?
I think it's like $800.
And how much is in your
I think that's like $2,000 in my IRA.
Roth? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and it's the one that's like pre-taxed. So when I retire, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Roth. Yep. So what I would do in your shoes, not official financial advice, $800 Acorns, pulling it out today, $800 to this credit card. The other $1,000 we pull from the $5,000 boom credit card is done. It makes no sense to be getting bullied by such a stupid interest when you have the money just sitting there. We're going to build that savings up really quickly again, but let's just get rid of this. This is so bad.
okay.
Are you with me so far? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I agree.
What are your thoughts? Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay. Very cool. 2008 Jeep? Or 15? 15.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah. Okay. With just over 100,000
Mm-hmm.
miles. Okay. Not terribly concerned about that. I think what the goal is from there, $2,800. We just don't know what you're doing with school.
I'll figure it out.
So currently you have like $2,000 a month left after utilities and all these different insurance your parents are paying for.
Mm-hmm. It's just my dad. My mom doesn't pay for any of it.
Fair enough. And then there's groceries.
Yeah.
I think, what do you spend on groceries a month? What do you want to spend on groceries a month?
I probably spend like $200 a month.
Okay. Let's say you do 300. You could, do you budget first of all?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah, I budget groceries.
Okay. So you don't allow yourself to spend over 200?
Typically, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of I pick what's in the cart, and if it's over that, it's like, is it a need or is it a want? Like, am I actually going to eat it or is it going to sit in the pantry?
I think you can do 300 in this situation because what that then does is that leaves over $1,700, and of that $1,700, we take the now $4,000 in your savings, all the $1,700 left over, because an emergency fund, not having one is an emergency. It's a very scary situation, financially speaking, and for your whole life in general. Because, okay, again, don't want to be the negative person, but I hope your dad has the most amazing life ever and lives forever. I don't want to be relying on someone else specifically. Does that make sense? To fall back. So that's why we have the emergency fund. If he wants to continue to do stuff, that's fantastic. That's up to him. It's his money. I don't care. I think it might enable some things, but whatever. We don't have to go into that too much. I think it hasn't put you in a position where you feel like you have to sacrifice and stuff, whatever. The $1,700 a month after your groceries and your rent and utilities, because everything else is covered either by your dad or you just don't have it. You can maybe, let's put even a couple $100 a month towards fun, going and doing things, whatever. In 4 months from now, end of April, your emergency fund is $10,000. And that's great. That sits there. You never touch it unless something happens. The reason I went from 5 to 10 is because if the car does break down, we can go get a $10,000 car and then build that up immediately, right? So does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you think so far with that?
That's fine.
You agree with that? Are you willing to essentially only do $200 a month in fun and $300 a month in groceries?
Yeah.
And put all of the extra, like $1,500, essentially, towards savings? Good. And I would stop the automatic acorns thing until then, just for now. Until you have that, and then if you want to do that, that's fine. Your Roth IRA, how much did you say is in it?
Probably like $2,000.
Okay. Let's try to max that out every single year, $6,000. That should be your priority after the emergency fund. Okay. Not official financial advice. After your emergency fund, only what I would do were I in your shoes, I would max it out at $6,000 on a yearly basis. And then you will get a job. Hopefully after grad school. Please don't go back to school unless nursing is what you really want to do. Then okay, please don't go back to school. You have $40,000 in student loan debt. We're missing the best years of our life for compound growth for retirement. Let's get into the real world finally. $6,000 maxing out the Roth IRA, and then just contribute more to your likely work retirement account, like 401k and stuff like that. Something that equals like 20% of your income. And, you're doing 30% now savings, so 20% is actually less. But that would be really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you think you're going to be actually able to cut back on all the fun that was in here?
Yeah.
For that month to get to $10,000 pretty quickly in 4 months?
Yeah.
What concerns do you have? Do you have any concerns with this?
Mm-mm. I'm going to Germany, though, in March.
Are you paying for it?
Mm-hmm. My dad's paying for my passport.
So the plane ticket's on you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much is the trip going to cost? A few thousand?
The plane ticket's $800.
How long are you staying? What's the living situation going to be? Food? Blah, blah, blah?
It's 10 days, and we rented out like $20 hostels for the days we're there. Okay. And we're transporting by train.
How are you paying for this?
Probably with my savings.
No, we don't touch savings to do it. That doesn't make sense. When is it?
It's March 27th.
Okay, so this, because I know I'm not going to be able to convince you to cancel that. It's just impossible. Even though I would, knowing what I know about money, and then I would just do it later in the year or something. But either way.
It's been pre-planned, and I will put the money back after.
No, we're not doing it like that. Maybe like the first $1,000 you save, just set it aside. Okay. And then just use that for the trip. First $1,500 or something like that. Food, the ticket. Try to be a little frugal while you're there. Yeah. Set yourself on a budget.
I'm going with the most frugal person I know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the situation gets stretched out to 5 or 6 months. I don't like it, but it is what it is, because I'm not going to be able to convince you not to do that. No, 2 people today that I've interviewed that have all of a sudden these random trips coming up, and most important, credit card gone. Yeah. Do we agree? Yeah. That should be gone right now. Okay. Why don't you pay it off right now?
Like right now?
Yeah, do it.
I think the Acorn transfer takes like 3 days.
You'll transfer that in your savings. Pay it from your savings right now.
Okay. Hold on. It says withdrawing early means a 10% tax penalty may apply.
With the money you have in your savings, this credit card should be paid off, and then $500 from that invest will be put back into your savings.
Okay, so just transfer the invest to my savings?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I withdrew it, but I think it says it won't hit until the 10th.
Yeah, it'll take a second. It honestly doesn't matter, though.
Okay, no cap. I forgot my Discover password, but I'll pay it on my laptop when I get home.
No.
I literally have been locked out. It's because my passwords are saved on my laptop.
But you will pay it when you get home.
Yeah, I'll pay it when I get home.
And you're going to send me a screenshot.
Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
Okay, and that screenshot is coming up on screen now. So what is your thoughts on all of this? All this that we've gone over and lean in a bit.
I think it's fine. I think it's doable.
Okay, and will you do it?
Yeah.
Look, you seem so nonchalant about it, so I'm just like...
Well, I mean, it's a plan, so I'm going to adhere to it.
Did you not have a plan?
Other than my no spend January challenge, no.
How has the no spend January gone? Oh, well, it's
2 days.
Yeah. So never mind. Have you spent money these last 2 days?
Nope.
Good. Okay. Well, I really hope this works out. The student loans, I'm worried about. You need to figure out the interest rate. I would pay off the student loans as quick as I can that are over 4% interest, and the ones that are not, we do like minimum monthly payments until they're paid off because we're investing the rest. If you're just spending on BS, then yeah, pay it off as quick as possible.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But that won't start until the fall because it's not going to get forgiven.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, not. But I'm glad. No car debt, all stuff like that. Yeah. Final thoughts?
It's fine. It's doable. I'll do it. Girl Scouts honor.
For Kaylee and her Hammer financial score, pretty basic finances. Credit card debt like most Americans. Just really hope she pays it off. She seemed like she didn't really think it was that bad for a while that she was losing $40 a month in interest on that. But student loan debt, but no other debt besides that, $40,000, that is a lot. And we need to see what those interest rates are. But she's still pretty average, I think, when it comes to the overall population. Hammer financial score, 4 out of 10. Make sure to check out all the fun things in the description, including following me on all the socials and subscribe.